Steel Samurai. So you like the Steel Samurai? He's so cool. I guess. You're judging him by his looks. You have to look at his actions and his life. I'm being lectured on life by a grade schooler. You like him too, don't ya? Oh, me? Yeah, I love the Steel Samurai. So tell me what your favorite thing about Steel Samurai is. His fighting skills? Got to think of something. I like it when he vanquishes his foes. Yeah, wazam! The Steel Samurai always wins, always. Check this out, it's my fan album. What the? It's all pictures of the Steel Samurai. I go to every live performance. Those stupid publicity stunts where they beat each other up in public. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I got them all. I never missed one, a perfect collection. Check it out, my new digital camera. Wow, that's very impressive. The newest model, isn't it? You bet, lady. I just got it for my birthday. My album has a name. Want to hear it? The Steel Samurai Path to Glory. The Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Hey, if you want this, you can have it, lady. Really? Are you sure? Yeah, I took these with the digital camera. I got all the data at home so I can make another one. Well, then, I'm happy to accept. Thank you. Sweet, Path to Glory received. What's with people always giving stuff to Mia? What a life. Okay, so what happened? You were here on the day of the incident, right? Yeah. Did you see anything unusual? Cody. Cody, he needs to know because he's fighting for justice. Isn't that the Steel Samurai's motto? For great justice. You have to help us fight for great justice too. I saw everything. Well, we might get some useful information out of him yet. What you saw? Cody, I need to ask you something very important. What did you see on the day of the incident? I got here that day around 2. I had come in through the woods out back so the old lady wouldn't see me. I got kind of lost though. I was in there for maybe half an hour or so. Then I finally got to the studio. After that... What is it, Cody? The Steel Samurai killed the bad guy. He used his samurai spear, just like always. One shot, one kill. It happened so fast, I got scared. I went home after that. I see. It must have been hard for you. Man, you say those nice things, but it's so obvious you aren't speaking from the heart. Right. Mia? Yes? I think we can say for sure this means the Steel Samurai did it. True enough. And the director has an alibi, so it wasn't him. Indeed. So, the only person left who could have been is Will Powers. I have to admit, it's kind of a shock. But if you put this boy on the witness stand, your client will be guilty for sure. Let's not call him then. I think that would be wise. Best to leave this one alone. Not so fast, pal. Oh, here we go. I heard everything. This boy here is a key witness. And he's under police protection starting now. Come on, son. You've got a rendezvous with me down to the precinct. No, I ain't going. Wah! That didn't go so well. We're back to 0 leads. And now we have a serious handicap in court. What are we gonna do, Mia? Well, I really need to be going. Don't worry, Phoenix. I'm sure you'll be fine. Whoa. Come to the trial tomorrow, please. I need you there. Phoenix, can I ask you something? Do you really believe that Mr. Powers is innocent? I do. I believe that he is. Of course he is. That's all I wanted to hear. Excellent. I'll see you in court then. Great. Thanks, Mia. See you soon. Alright, let's play some more Ace Attorney. As you can see, it has been a bit of a second, but we've played it now. So I do apologise for the delay. It's been a bit of a chaotic month, but yeah, don't worry. I'm back on it now. I don't really remember exactly what happened. I just remember there was the grandma that was like the security guard that was like really funny. And we're trying to figure out who murdered the actor dude. But I don't know who it is yet. Like, I actually just have no guesses. So, yeah. Let's continue. Okay, so October 19th, 9:42 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 1. Now I've got to remember all the voices. This should be fine. Yeah, yeah. Mr. Wright. Yes? Why do you look so unhappy? Oh, nothing. Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia?
Uh-oh, she looks even unhappier.
Phoenix, your client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him.
Oh, shit. That's not depressing at all. Okay, thanks, Mia.
This is no time for dead people jokes, please.
Sorry, just making sure it's recording.
You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Something overlooked? We have to find something, Phoenix, today. It's that, or we lose the trial.
Can you actually, like, lose the trials in this game? Like, can you, like... I'm curious, like, will we have one where, like, a defendant is actually, like, guilty? Like... I'm curious. This isn't gonna be easy. It's bloody well not. October 19th, 10 AM, District Court, courtroom number 4. Oh, here we go. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today, I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth.
I wonder if it'll be that producer.
Oh yeah, the weird one that was like, eh! That one, yeah. The prosecution calls Mr. Salmonella to the stand. Salmonella, get it? Yeah.
Or that director.
Yeah, this guy. Will the witness state his name and profession? I've got one voice I did for this dude.
How rude can you get? You don't know me. I'm the director. I make Steel Samurai, noob brothel.
Ew. I feel like I've transported back to like the days of like Bebo. Like MySpace, please.
Salmonella, I'm a director.
Television. Oh, before we continue, hang on. Apparently I can make this a bit more transparent. There we go. People were kept telling me to do this so that you can see some of the stuff behind a little bit better. Were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder?
Yes, Your Honor.
Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day.
Phoenix, let's start by picking this testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it.
Right. She doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure. Really doesn't. Okay, the day of the murder.
I was at the studios from around 9 AM that morning. During the morning, I was doing, an action scene run-through.
Okay, seems a little bit hesitant, but okay.
It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I heard that everyone else ate lunch at the employee area, but I had meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it.
The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. And according to your testimony, you were in the meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor.
Right, let's quiz him. All right.
I was at the studios from around 9 AM that morning.
That's fine.
During the morning, I was doing, an action scene
run-through. Okay, let's press him a little bit on this. In the employee area?
That's right. It was a fight scene between the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate.
Was anyone else at the run-through?
Oh, yeah. That security lady was sitting there watching the whole thing. Lol, lol, lol.
LOL. I don't know how to speak. What?
She was cheering on Hammer, if you can believe it.
She certainly has the lungs for it. Anyone else?
Nope, just us 4. It took a lot more time than I thought it would.
I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. Well, how did you hear that?
What exactly did they have for lunch?
T-bone steak. The assistant cooked some up.
Come to think of it, there was a plate with some bones on it in the employee area. Everyone else meaning that the witness did not eat with them.
But I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch.
So in the end, you didn't get to eat?
Yeah, no steak at least. Can you believe it?
That must have been tough.
Phoenix, yeah? Doesn't something about that seem odd to you?
It's contradictory, right? Yeah, it does seem odd now that you mention it. Mr. Manella.
What you want?
I don't know how to make a sweating sound, just like... I don't know. Just... I don't know. When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates, the same kind of plates as the one in the employee area. Who ate lunch there? No, good call.
I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat after all.
A T-bone steak, you mean?
Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer thinking I could eat it later.
Clearly a man who likes to eat, I suspect as much. So when exactly did you eat it?
We took one break during the meeting. I wolfed it down then.
A mental image I will carry with me to my grave. Wait a second. If they took a break in that meeting, that contradicts his testimony. I'll press on that one for a bit more.
We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. Well, hang on a minute then.
You didn't take a single break?
Well, yeah, not one.
Sweats. What's he sweating about so much about? I wonder. If only I had an idea. Wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea. Press harder. Wait a second. Mr. Manella, you've just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate a T-bone steak during a break?
Oops, Ruffle!
Well? Mr. Manella, what is this all about?
Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break.
Phoenix, great job. If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time.
Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well. Mr. Manella, your testimony, please.
Ugh!
Uh-oh, Edgeworth is laughing! Oh, for fuck's sake. The break.
Yeah.
What? What does that mean? I've never... FWIW? I have never seen that acronym before, ever. What does that mean?
We took a break, Ruffle, but it was only 15 minutes. 15? That's only 13 in base 12. Not enough time for someone to say, commit murder in Studio 1, lol. It's only enough time to eat a T-bone steak if you ask me.
Steams? I don't know how you make that sound, but okay. I don't think it would even be enough time for that, but that's just me. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. The break.
Yeah, foo-woo-woo. We took a break, Ruffle.
What does that mean? What time exactly did you take this break?
I'd say it was from around 2:30 or so until 2:45.
2:30? That's the time of death. So we could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer, and come back. I guess it's possible time-wise.
But it was only 15 minutes. 15, that's only 13 in base 12.
What were you doing for those 15 minutes?
Eating my T-bone steak, what else?
There were 2 plates on the table.
Oh, right. The other one was Diva's plate.
Is it Vasquez? Is that how you say it? The producer. To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes. That's quite a feat.
Not enough time for someone to say, commit murder in Studio 1, LOL.
Why is that?
Objection!
Oh, Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor, the testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio 1. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio 1? Well, Mr. Wright?
Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer.
Do you claim someone from the trailer went to Studio 1? Ooh. See, the issue is that we have the tree thing, which blocks the path to the scene of the crime between 2:15 and 4. So if they weren't on a break until that time, technically, no. But on the flip side of it, maybe they're covering, so like someone who they're saying was at the trailer wasn't, potentially. Because I think, because that was at 2. So if that was 2:15, they could have actually gotten back before then. So potentially, maybe? Because oh, actually the time of death was at 2:30, so actually maybe not. Maybe they couldn't have gone back. See, I think technically no, it would be impossible. But like, there could be another path around. Hang on, is there a map? There is a map, isn't there? See, because that's the gate, that's Studio 1, that's Studio 2. And we know that the path was blocked off, like, here, I think. So I think technically, no, but I don't know if, because there's like gates here. So what if there's a path between these two that we just don't know about? Sometimes you have to like push on these things to progress in this game, so I'm gonna say yes. If I agree to let everyone in that trailer off the hook, then the trial is over. Mr. Powers will be found guilty for sure. The victim was murdered at 2:30, the exact time of the break in the meeting. With 15 minutes, murder is certainly a possibility. I suppose you might say that. All right, I've got the judge thinking now. Never a dull moment with you, Mr. Wright. What's your point, Edgeworth? You've been doing your homework, haven't you? Look at the court record. The court record? Surely you knew that from 2:15 to... I knew he was going to bring this up. He's so smart, isn't he? The path between the studios was blocked. Mrs. Monkey's head had fallen across the path. Oh, you're right. True, a break in the trailer meeting came right after the time of death. However, the path from there to the crime scene was blocked. The fallen Miss Monkeyhead barred the way. Actually, Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. And somehow I feel no desire to correct him. No counter-argument, Mr. Wright. Then I'm afraid you lose this round. I believe we have seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manella from the stand. What? It's over? Very well. The court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They therefore have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, none other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. What the fuck? All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence. A witness. Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth? My witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. Order! I will have order! I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess. October 19th, 11:04. Defendant lobby number 1. This is not going well. What do we do now, Mia? If everyone in that trailer has an alibi...
I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong.
Mia, don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have?
Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before, not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that, but I was wrong. That's all there is.
What's going to happen to me? It kind of seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer.
Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai, hero to children everywhere, after all.
You. Thanks.
Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it.
Yeah, we've got this. October 19th, 11:15 a.m. Forum number 4. Let's do it. Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade schooler of tender years and this is a murder case, we worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning. I see Edgeworth taking the moral high ground. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand. It was just too short. Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on? Oh, right. Guard, please bring him a box, and one of those donor crates should do. Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness!
What? Just because you're all grown up doesn't mean you can push me around.
Cody, answer his question, okay?
Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Hackins. I'm in the 2nd grade.
I get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. I get told. Witness, I mean Cody. He's having trouble with this gentle thing. You were present at Global Studios on the day of the incident.
You got a problem with that?
Please tell us what you saw that day.
What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps with the beard over there?
Just Mr. Edgeworth will do. I prefer bearded gentlemen myself. A very long day. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible. Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with the lad and you lost?
Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet, but I bring it with me wherever I go.
Phoenix, I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. You'd better make a note of it in the court record.
Cody, I need his camera. Cody always carries it, though he's still learning how to use it. Okay. So maybe he did capture something. Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw on the day of the incident. Witness account. All right, let's see what he saw.
I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal, just once. I found a map on the internet and I went to the studios that day. I went through the woods off the path so the old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost on the way, though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was a Steel Samurai. It totally rocked right before my eyes. Out came the bad guy. Oh, of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell ya. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home.
So hang on, there is a path through the woods, then. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. But be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child. This kid is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly. Witness account, okay. Amazing.
I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day.
Was that the day the first time you'd been to the studio?
Actually, I've been a couple of times. I never managed to get there on rehearsal day, and that security lady's always yelling.
Right. Please continue.
Chill, Pops, I'm getting to it. How am I supposed to talk with you cutting me off all the time? Jeez.
Edgeworth is having a right time.
I went through the woods off the path so the old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost on the way, though, for about 30 minutes.
Okay, so wait, so I went through the woods off the path. This way. Off the path?
Yeah, you know how the studios are in a valley there? If you go off the path a little, there's woods. That's where I was.
I see.
Anyhow, I was going for the studio.
Did nothing unusual happen on your way to the studio?
Unusual?
Did you see this monkey by any chance?
Oh, you mean Mr. Monkey? Yeah, I saw him, but his head wasn't busted.
So you went straight to the studio?
I got kind of lost on the way, though, for about 30 minutes.
You got lost in the woods?
Yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Man, I was relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. But I guess what happened next? When I came up by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai.
The Steel Samurai?
Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. He looked like he was thinking about something before going in. Then he opened up the gate and went inside.
I see. What then?
It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy.
What sort of bad guy was it?
A guy, a person, kind of tall, skinny.
Are you sure it was a guy?
I don't know, he was kind of far away.
He's being awfully vague.
Of course the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow!
What happened to the bad guy?
Huh? Well, he kind of didn't move. Not a bit, like he was dead. I guess he's being a real pro. What a great actor.
Yeah, I suppose he was.
If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell ya.
If you had your camera? You mean you weren't carrying your camera then?
No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time.
Really? I guess seeing the killing freaked him out and he went home.
Phoenix, remember he's a child. Use gentle words, but be firm.
Easy for you to say.
I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once.
I found a map on the internet, went to the studios that day, went through the woods off the path. Okay, I've quizzed him on this one. I guess seeing the killing of freaked him out and went home. Okay, hang on. You really like the Steel Samurai, huh?
Of course I do. I've taped every show. And I go to all the live performances.
That's impressive. Have you been to the amusement park?
Of course, duh. My dad always takes me.
Poor dad. So I'm through the woods. I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost. What happened to the bad guy?
Huh? Well, he kind of didn't move. Not a bit, like he was dead. I guess he was a real pro and an actor.
I can do the camera. It seems like there was a bit of focus on the camera.
Objection!
Oh. Cody, what you just said just now seems, well, a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that.
Huh?
That face. Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright, a word with you. Uh-oh, I was putting the pressure on too much. What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? It's, a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of like a new sort of camera. What year is this set in again? Wait, what year? Is this like early 2000s? What year is it set in? How do I explain that? I see. Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studio. You did bring it, didn't you?
Objection!
Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to terrorize a poor child so. I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney? Well, Cody?
What? Yeah, so I have my camera. So what? You got a problem with that?
So you did have a camera. And did you use this camera?
Why would I use it? I was too busy watching.
Very well. Please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching. Okay, what I saw.
Yeah, I had my camera with me, but I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong. The Steel Samurai rules.
Ah, is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Well, I saw. Okay, let's cross-examine him.
Yeah, I had my camera with me.
Hold it!
So, why didn't you use it?
Objection!
He's getting to that. Relax and listen.
I didn't use it because I was too busy watching the real thing. But I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off
Hold
it.
it!
So, you were watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight?
Yeah, of course.
You didn't turn away, not even once?
No.
Okay, then tell us exactly what happened.
Yeah, I'm getting to that. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham!
So, the bad guy attacked him first?
Yeah.
What sort of person was this bad guy?
I told you, a person. He was a person.
How was he dressed?
I kind of don't remember. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai.
I see. And what happened next?
Then the bad guy stopped moving.
Why? Huh?
What do you mean, why?
Why wasn't the bad guy moving?
Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice.
And how exactly did he do that?
How did he do it? With a samurai kick and a samurai punch, samurai chop, samurai slap, something like that.
He's still being vague about this.
What? Don't give me that look, Pops.
How should I play this? Oh, we should definitely press him harder, because the thing is, he was killed with the spear, but he's not mentioned a spear. Cody?
What?
Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action.
Yeah? So what?
Yet you missed the most important part.
Objection!
What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw quite clearly.
Objection!
You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap. Ugh. My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurai's fight. But you missed the most important part. The killing blow. Order! Order! Mr. Wright, how could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital?
Well, that's the thing. Phoenix, I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you. You can figure this out.
Mr. Wright, your answer. We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? Ooh, okay, hang on. What would it be? What would it be? What would it be? Because... See, the thing that doesn't make sense is he's not mentioning the spear. Your Honor, I have evidence. Evidence? Yes, Your Honor. Why did Cody look away from the fight? I'm trying to think what... I'm trying to think what to present. This is so hard. It's like Danganronpa all over again. Where, like, you know what you want to get to. It's just trying to get to it. It's like, what are you after? See, I would have said, like, the spear. Why hasn't he mentioned the spear? Here's my proof. Proof? Can I do that again? This doesn't prove anything. Lost your nerve, have you? Very well, I'll ask the question again. We've ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? So maybe it's not even in the evidence. He was watching something else? He missed the climax of the fight because he was looking at something else, probably. Something else? Mr. Wright, explain yourself. What could possibly distract this boy from seeing his idol, the Steel Samurai, fight? What do you claim he was looking at? Oof. Come on, think of something. Nothing. Mr. Wright, please refrain from making baseless claims. Yes, sorry, Your Honor. Do you have another explanation for this? We've ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? He couldn't watch it? Because he couldn't watch it. How could he calmly watch a murder take place at his age? It's not that either. It's because of the spear. Oh, how do I get to this point? It's so hard. Just a moment, please. One thing has become quite clear in this boy's testimony. He did not believe he was witnessing a murder. He was watching the Steel Samurai fight like on TV. The more real the fight, the more he would have watched. I have to agree with Mr. Edgeworth. Well, Mr. Wright, do you have another explanation? We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Right, it's definitely in the evidence. It's in the evidence. Is it? Okay, I just had to look it up because I genuinely didn't know. Apparently, I have to show the camera. How does that make any sense? like, how? We don't know what's on there. Okay, calm down. That doesn't make sense. First of all, I mean, we're presuming he took photos. He may have had his camera but not taken any photos. We're presuming he's taken photos. That is a fucking risky-ass gamble. Yes, we definitely need to get them processed if he has taken photos, but fair. Second of all, he's not mentioned the spear once. That makes so much more sense. That made no sense to me whatsoever, but logically my brain clearly just did not put that together. What's that? The camera? The witness stated that he recently received this camera. Yes, I am aware of that. He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation. I am aware of that too. Ah, correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at a critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. I am as thick as that judge. That is not at all a jump I would have made. And also, surely, even if you're looking at your camera, you would have noticed a fucking spear. He was trying to take a picture. Hey! Bullseye. What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids? Pressing, not picking. Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. Smart of you to realize there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero and not take a picture. Right. Cody, there was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight, and that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct? Yeah. Well, Phoenix, I'll bet you anything he's hiding more than just that. Have him testify again. Right. Mia means business. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more. Very well. Cody, could you please tell us about your camera and about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid. No photo?
Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture, but then the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened, yup.
Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure, but I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. Okay, no photo. The Steel Samurai, right, that's weird.
Hold it!
So you did see the beginning of the fight?
Yeah.
Did you notice anything unusual?
I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange.
Moving strangely?
So I held up my camera to take a picture.
Hold it!
Why couldn't you take a picture?
My new camera has too many buttons. I couldn't figure it out. I tried to take a picture. I really tried. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it.
When the lens opened, what did you see?
Well, a person on the ground and the Steel Samurai. That's all that happened, yep.
Hold it!
That's all?
Yeah, I told you I didn't take a picture.
I would have once I got the lens open. Did he really not take a picture? Not even one? Let's press him again. Nah, I definitely would have taken a picture. There's got to be something here I can use. Cody. Listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture.
Hey!
Bullseye?
How did you know?
I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers.
Wow!
This feels great.
Yeah, I took a picture.
Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody. Fucking hell, how many more new testimonies are we getting?
I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them.
You erased them?
Yeah.
Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious?
Well, you know, why would I want to keep a picture like that?
He's becoming less and less cooperative. I better find a clear contradiction soon or some solid evidence. How can I pick holes in such a short testimony?
There has to be something. Dig up the dirt, Phoenix. Find out what this kid's all about. Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them.
How can I pick holes in such a short testimony? What have we got? See, we've got Path to Glory, which contains photos of every victory scene. So... hang on. Let me try presenting this.
Objection!
Oh, it went silent. Cody.
What? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow it with something bad.
I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day.
Huh? Oh, right.
What was it you told me then?
I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Whizzam! I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection.
Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album?
Ah!
Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all of his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. Order! Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. No, wait, no way. Phoenix? I think we finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is. Mia, are we sure about this? Did he actually... Yes, I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is going on here. Why was there no picture in the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photos he took? The Steel Samurai didn't win. Wait, what? Okay, hang the fuck on. Something very, very weird may have happened here. I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai.
No way! No! It's impossible! The Steel Samurai never loses! He never loses to anyone, ever!
Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet, to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. Order! I will have order! Cody, Is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. Ooh, music's a bit funky. Cody, that day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight. Sorry, whenever I say the name Cody, it just makes me think of like Scary Movie 3. And just like that poor child called Cody in that movie. Oh my god. You saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right?
Okay. You're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move.
Order! What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently, we have all made a serious error. An error? What's this all about? Steel Samurai was the victim. Alright. If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. But the question is, why was he dressed in that outfit? Order! So, the Steel Samurai in this photograph, you're saying the man in this costume was the victim, Jack Hammer. That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run-through that morning. He obviously knew about Will Power's foot injury. But wait, hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio 1 already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Olbach said in her testimony? On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. But how does she know that? She didn't know that, right? Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio 1, nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. But why? But why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know.
I get it.
I thought the Steel Samurai was moving strange, so it was a different person inside the suit. Pops!
Huh? Me? What?
Actually, there was one piece of data I saved.
Data?
Yeah, a photo on my digital camera.
What? Show us, quick.
No way, man, not gonna look at me like that.
Now.
Here, this is it.
Well, looking at this is still a little hard to say. Hang on a minute. Is that the other studio? That's the other studio! Oh! That's where all the people were meeting! Right? Studio 2? Ooh! I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright?
I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence.
I'm sorry, this doesn't look like it's the proof we need. I'll give it back.
Wait, Phoenix.
Mia, what?
Look at that photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial.
What? Your Honor, may I see that photo once more, please? Certainly, I don't see why not.
Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in that photo.
Find the inconsistency in the photo. Okay. Boop-a-doop-a-doo.
Take that!
Your Honor, look at this. I see a gate. Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate? The number? Ah, yes. Well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct? Ah! I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. But that's impossible. Huh? What's this all about? Please explain so I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. I'll use the studio's guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on that gate in the photo. Your Honor, here is the true scene of the crime. Tell the judge where the murder took place. Studio 2.
Take that!
Here, at Studio 2. Oh, so hang on though. The time of death was 2:30, but it doesn't mean that he was stabbed there because I don't think he was found until later. Oh, this is good. This is a plot twist. Oh, I like this. I see. That would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo. Your Honor, I find it significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. Well, the trailer's there, first of all. As you may recall, there is a trailer in Studio 2. Now, on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Miss D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. The path to the trailer was blocked. So we have heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime. Studio 2. Order! Order! The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person in that security guard Miss Oldbag saw was the victim, Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a Seal Samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2.
Objection!
This is madness. Jack Hammer is the victim. The victim! Why would he steal a Seal Samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim, Jack Hammer, stole the costume. Do I have proof? Do I have proof? I mean, I don't really have proof. I don't think I've really got proof.
Take that!
This is it. An empty medicine bottle? I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills. Sleeping pills? The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes. But there is no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. Ooh! Can we fingerprint the bottle? I doubt it's going to be in his blood anymore. Definitely won't be in his blood. An idea? Very well, let's hear it. I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprint should show up on this bottle. I suppose you're right. Very well. The court will take possession of the bottle. Empty bottle given to the judge. It makes sense. Get forensic evidence. Well, it won't be in the bloodstream anymore. We could check the body, but I don't really know what use that's going to be. So, this court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Hacken's testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The Steel Samurai seen by Miss Oldbag may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2. And those in the trailer did have time to commit the murder. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Your homework is to find... the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. Mr. Edgeworth. You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers. As you say, Your Honor. This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Very well, court is adjourned. Shitting hell, that got tense. But we did it! Yeah.
Ugh, that was a close one. We were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial.
Me too. Really? You both seem so confident. Ha, maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there.
Me too.
Dead?
Of course, we're kidding.
Are you sure? I wasn't kidding.
Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation, but I promise you we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial.
Right, thanks.
Yeah, so I wonder who it actually is then.
Here he is. Here he is indeed.
Yeah, we're definitely saving it. October 19th, 3:27 p.m, Wright & Co. Law Offices. That was a close one, huh, Mia?
Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it.
Maya!
So, what happened?
Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea of who did it. Now all I need is a motive and proof.
Wow. Good going, Nick.
Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have.
Initial trial? What's that?
That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed the whole process up.
So, under that system, trials have to end in 3 days?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, we've no time to...
We've no time to waste. Okay. Okay, hang on. This is Cody's...
Hey, a digital camera! I'm impressed a kid like him would have something this expensive. Kids these days.
I don't imagine spirit mediums in training get a lot of toys. What do you think about this? It's the fanboy's prized possession.
Wow, impressive. It's a little different from the Steel Samurai on TV.
These are mostly taken at those PR shows they do at stores or fairs. I'm pretty sure it's not even Will Powers inside that suit.
No true fan would be satisfied with anything less than the real thing. He's still a child, I suppose. I guess it takes an adult to appreciate the real deal, right, Nick?
Yeah, whatever you say.
Sorry, I don't know how this will help us figure this out.
Okay, I don't think we really need to do anything else here. I think... Let's see. Okay, it's Steel Samurai. I don't get it, Maya. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume?
What? You mean Mr. Hammer was wearing the costume?
Yeah.
But Mr. Hammer was the victim, Nick. Why would he go through the trouble of stealing it?
That's what we have to find out. Okay, the director's alibi.
What happened with the director's testimony?
Well, it's pretty clear that the producer and the director were both in the trailer.
Huh.
Which means that the killer has to be one of them.
Really?
Why? Because the real scene of the crime was Studio 2, where the trailer is. What? I love how she's just finding this out. Was Maya always this excitable? Any ideas? Well, have you noticed anything that might help us?
I can't see what's going on when Mia is here. So no, I haven't noticed anything.
Right.
Maybe we should go to WP?
WP Powers, right? Okay. Right, let's go and talk to Will Powers then. And see what he knows. October 19th, Detention Center Visitor Room. Mr. Wright, you did very well again today. Thank you. Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears?
Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed him in there.
And could you wipe that grin off your face?
Hey, WP! 1 day left. Let's make it count.
Yes. Oh, there's not really anything I can do to help.
I'm not really sure what I can do either.
Please, this is no laughing matter. Okay, let's have a chat with him. Producer Vasquez. Could you tell me more about Miss Vasquez? Oh, the producer. She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius.
A genius?
She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days. Why's that? Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh,
And what?
Nothing. Forget it. I've only heard rumours anyhow. Okay, Director Manella. Can you tell me anything about Mr. Manella? Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director, but something in his work caught Vasquez's eye. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows the name Sal Manella. I heard he's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Whenever she says jump, he asks how I and all that. I can imagine him being at her beck and call, though I can't imagine him jumping.
Okay, Mr. Hammer.
I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth.
Oh, yeah, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in this business. But he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global.
How could he do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel to the Samurai Summer.
He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Miss Vasquez came to Global.
5 years ago.
Okay, that's strange. Excuse me, thank you for showing me whatever that is. I wish I could think of some way for me to help you. Sorry.
Have you seen this, Mr. Powers?
What's that? I've never seen these steel samurais in my life.
These are the steel samurais that appear at live shows. A fanboy collected all these pictures himself.
Seeing things like this makes me think. It means so much to these kids, you know. Excuse me. Thank you for showing me whatever that is, but yeah. Okay. Right. I don't really think there's anything else really to talk about here, so let's go to the main gate. Okay, October 19th.
The old windbag sure is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Nick, I think our guard's down.
Yeah?
I bet we could even eat these donuts in the guard station if we wanted to.
You eat, you die.
Woo, she's alive!
Okay. Producer Vasquez. I was wondering about Dee Vasquez, the producer. Oh, the studio bigwigs love her.
She always gets her way.
She seems bitter.
Do you not like the producer?
Look, the studio people don't want to be talking about her, so sorry. Director Manella. Can I ask you about Sal Manella, the director? Sal, he's soft, a pushover. Does whatever Vasquez tells him to. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it.
Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick?
No, it doesn't, Maya. Okay, Mr. Hammer.
About Mr. Hammer.
Ugh! I heard about what you said today. Cheeky whippersnapper! Poor old Hammer! You drag his star down from the sky and stomp on it! Calling him a criminal, a thief! I won't forget this! Uh-oh, she's really pissed this time. You listen to me, whippersnapper! My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing! Why would he steal Powers' costume if he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low to buzz him out! I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. Sorry, I could not resist. Miss Old Bag, what do you think of this? Think? I'm not in the mood for thinking, thank you very much. Yeah, let's just see if she recognized any of them. Okay, right, move. Okay, let's go to outside area 1. Is anyone here? October 19th.
Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the Steel Samurai costume. Then he left from here to go to Studio 2?
Right.
But why? I wonder if someone called him, like the director or producer?
Yeah. Oh! Okay, Studio 2 entrance.
Hey, Nick, it's Miss Vasquez. Hello?
H-E-L-L-O! H-E-L-L-O! Maya, you should at least be trying to be polite.
I'm watching the clouds.
That's all she had to say, apparently. Okay. Mr. Hammer.
Excuse me. Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder and...
Shh.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you.
Do something, Nick. She's really ticking me off. Oh, dear. Okay, Will Powers.
Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai. I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai.
You did it. Nick, she did it. She's the killer! My Fablet speaks to me. I know it! Oh, dear. Back to Manila. I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manila.
If you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer. By yourselves.
Oh dear. Well, this is going well. She's not even looking. Okay, hey, you, look.
Well, why are you showing that to me, Nick?
Yeah, she's not even looking. Okay. Yeah, she has absolutely no interest in talking to us. Okay. How are these still here? It's been days.
Hey, so they ate T-bone steaks too.
Something wrong?
I don't know. I'm getting this funny feeling. Something about this just feels odd, you know?
Can't say that I do.
A light van for moving staff and equipment around. They've kept it in pretty good shape. Looks like it'd run fine.
Well, let's go for a drive.
Sure, if I had a license. Nick, you don't have a driver's license?
But look, I have this. Why are you showing me your attorney's badge, Nick? Oh, actually, can I show her my badge? She's not even looking. Okay, hey, you look.
What? Why are you showing that to me, Nick?
Okay, hang on. Let me examine the area, just see if there's anything else. An incinerator's probably... Apparently they just put this one in. It's already covered in soot. They must not clean it much. Okay.
There's some flowers here. Wow, so pretty. They're taking good care of these.
Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous. See, there's like a spike there, though. Why is that one bent? Weird.
These look like materials, like for making a movie set. They've been sitting here for quite some time. This might as well be a junkyard.
On closer inspection, this trailer looks like it's been here for a while. I don't think this is part of some temporary film set. The trailer door, it's unlocked. Okay. Seeing if there's like anything else we can look at. Oh, hang on. There's a big 2 painted here. So this is the number in Cody's photograph. And to think if he hadn't brought that photograph in.
Don't get all teary-eyed yet.
Okay. Go inside the trailer. So have a look in here. October 19th.
Wasn't the assistant cleaning up yesterday?
Funny, it still seems pretty messy in here.
Oh, I guess she was still on a high from getting that rare car she needed.
Okay, let's examine. No clues here.
It looks like they were designing a set to use for the Steel Samurai show.
They've got some figures for just how much the set costs. I can't believe they spend that much money on sets. This is where they had that meeting. There are documents and paper cups scattered around. See, because all I'm wondering is that, like, is there anything about them, like, sacking him or something, maybe? Nothing in here could be a clue. Just some paper cups and crumpled documents. An old movie poster, Dynamite Samurai starring Jack Hammer. Guess Mr. Hammer used to be quite the star. Samurai Summer starring Jack Hammer. This poster's quite old.
Wow, it's been years since I saw that show. It was one of those typical summer romance stories, but it was great.
A typical summer romance with a samurai and a horse? An old movie star with singing samurai starring Jack Hammer. What the hell do samurai sing about? Chopping off heads?
Oh my god,
that movie was the best! It's about a samurai who sings his way to fame and fortune. Mr. Hammer was a very accomplished singer, you know. Singing samurai stars. What next? Ninja ballet? The glass is frosted. I can't see outside. This far into October, the dimming daylight makes it feel like winter's coming. Yeah, is that everything? I think that's literally everything in here. So there's definitely nothing in here then. Okay. So there's definitely nothing in here. Anything else to talk about? No. Okay. Let's go to Studio 1. Oh. Hang on then. Have another look around here. The mascot of Global Studios. Apparently its name is Mr. Monkey. Okay, we've got... It says welcome. There are people in here when they're not filming, right?
Nick, let's come here someday. What do you say?
Sure, if Miss Old Baglets is in. Which she probably won't. The security camera takes photos of everyone who comes here through the gate. Doesn't seem to be switched on today. I'm bushed. Maybe I'll sit down here for a bit. This is exactly why I don't want to get old, ever. Hey, I'm still young. I'm just tired. Like, when you start having to say I'm still young, you know it's all over. But I am still young. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. I don't have that car key anymore, so I can't go in there today. Okay.
Studio 2 is down that way. Studio 2, the real crime scene. Say, Nick, how did you figure that out again? Well, actually, it's a long story. I'll tell you another time. Aww. Okay. Let's go to the main gate. Can I go the other way? Yeah, employee area. October 19th. I guess they're not filming today either. I did want to see them filming just one time. This trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see them film later. I guess. This is where you found that bottle of sleeping pills, right? Uh-huh. I wonder if there are any other clues lying around.
Yeah! No, no, no! No touching! Eek! Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you.
Didn't me? I almost had a heart attack.
Guess it can be a little dramatique at times. I suppose it's the actor in me. Dramatique indeed. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on that table.
Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills?
Yeah, pal, traces thereof.
Okay, let's have a chat with him first. The plate. So you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills. How?
For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct. But I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here. Our science guy gave me some testing solution. This reacts to these sleeping pills here, you see. If there are traces, it'll change color.
Wow, neat. Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for?
Now, everything in due time, pal. Well, the testing solution on the plate changed color, all right.
Huh, so the food in this plate had been laced with the sleeping pills.
Looks like it.
Steak plate added. There we go. Found on it are traces of sleeping pills and a large bone. How would you not, like, taste that, though? Like, when you have, like, paracetamol and stuff and, like, it's got, like, that taste to it? Like, how would they not have tasted that? I guess if we, like, really finely, like, crunched it up. See, all I'm thinking is, like, a dog when, like, they recommend you give, like, a dog tablets and you put it in something so they just, like, eat it. But, like, that doesn't really work with humans, I don't think. The investigation. How goes your investigation?
To tell you the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers. And some people think we should switch suspects.
What do you think, Detective Gumshoe?
Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. I feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though.
Prosecutor Edgeworth. How is Edgeworth doing, anyway?
Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. He was in the waiting room and he crushed this paper cup with hot coffee in it. Whoa. Talk about burns, pal.
Wow, the fury of Edgeworth. Yeah, crushing paper cups.
Cups, bottles?
Say, whatever happened with that empty bottle?
Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim Jack Hammer's prints on the bottle.
So that means...
Yep, sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim.
So I was right.
Yes! There we freaking go. Sleeping pill added to the thing, yeah.
Amazing, okay. Right, well, let's examine the area again. Okay, so we've got... That grade's still lying here. Ah, they've seen wisdom at last. They know if they fix it, I'd just kick it off again. That poor assistant. There's a half-finished backdrop for a stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably Neo Old Tokyo Castle. Looks like one of those electric-powered bicycles. Don't know about these, but, I mean, what's the point? It makes it a lot easier to go up hills. Don't people cycle to get exercise? The remains of the employees' lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates minus the steak. Okay, so let's slide. Let's see, cola, candy, chips, gum. Huh, it's so normal. Okay, so nothing. There's a sign on the dressing room door. Will Powers, it must be neat to be a star and have your own room like this. That must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment. Alright. The door to the dressing room, it's not locked. Okay. So, let's move inside the dressing room. Oh, hello. Oh, what are you doing here? Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so... What? Why? But WP's innocent! Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done. But this week is the last episode of The Steel Samurai.
What? No!
Hammer.
I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer. Yes?
On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2.
Huh? I thought he went Studio 1.
He stole the Steel Samurai costume too.
What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh, I guess the rumor must be true then.
The rumor?
Yeah, Miss Vasquez, the producer, had some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently.
Some dirt? What dirt?
Dirt. You know, bad stuff.
I know what dirt means.
About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie.
Why do I sound like Jennifer?
About 5 years ago.
I don't know why I've got like Jennifer Coolidge. Okay, well, it's fine.
They were filming a
I can't not do it, for fuck's sake. Oh my god, okay.
About 5 years...
I can't do it! Oh my god!
About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left this film set the way it was, too.
The film set? Was that trailer part of the film set then? Okay, the last episode. What do you mean, the last Steel Samurai?
I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant.
No, no!
Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kid shows anymore.
What? Why?
I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided.
Studio policy. Why aren't they gonna make kid shows anymore?
The studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened. They want it quiet, you understand?
How can they just do that? What about all the kids who love the Steel Samurai?
It's okay. I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow.
No, that can't be true. If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something! Yeah. I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this. That one, I'm guessing?
And this is...
A fan collected all of these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai. The show shouldn't be cancelled just so some adult can save face. I would think you would understand that better than anyone.
You're right. Okay, but what can I do?
Sorry. Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is the Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago.
Okay.
Okay, what happened 5 years ago? Could you tell us what happened 5 years ago?
Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently 5 years ago someone died, and it was Hammer's fault.
Someone died?
It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up.
And that's the dirt she had on Hammer? And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to. But was it an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public?
Well, you know, Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out.
I see.
You know who knows more about this? Miss Olbag. She was here at the studios back then, you know?
Thanks. We'll try asking her. If she'll talk. What does she say?
Wow. 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 Damn. It must have taken him forever to collect all these.
Kids love the Steel Samurai.
They do, don't they? I'm sorry. I'm not sure what to make of that.
I'm sorry, I'm not sure what to make of that.
What's that?
An empty bottle of sleeping pills with Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it.
Now I'm really confused.
Me too. Me too, mate. Me too. Right, well, let's go and speak to... Oh, hang on, actually. Hang on, sorry. Let me just have a quick look round. Just to make sure we haven't... Looks like someone's sleeping here.
Oh, sorry. I haven't cleaned it up there yet.
It's locked. I guess he doesn't open the window much. It's kind of dusty outside. There are some regular suits here among the costumes. These must be his own clothes.
There's a box for snacks on the table. They must have given these to the employees. It's completely empty. I can feel Maya's eyes burning into the back of my neck. It's Powers' bag. I put all WP's possession belongings in there. He'll be able to come pick them up, right? I'm sure he'll come. Yes. There's an array of cosmetics here. This is the wig used in Samurai Boogie Woogie. Wow, you remembered, Nick. Thanks to you. They always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. I always check my hairdo when I look in a mirror. Not quite as spiky as usual, I see. Okay, I think that's pretty much everything. Alright, so let's go to see Miss Old Bag. Hey. What? You're still slinking about? If you like the place so much, why did you take over for me? The old windbag doesn't look so good. Everybody's doing their damnedest to forget Hammer. Who do they think made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer! It's all due to Hammer! She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance? Okay, let's talk about 5 years ago. I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago. Who told? Who did you hear that from? Huh? Nichols! Nichols? Nichols, Nick. Penny Nichols, the assistant that we talked to. Oh, right. Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he? What was others? Dredging up dirt on someone's past like that, and recently departed, no less. I suppose you think this is fun. No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers. And you claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume. You expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof? Proof that Hammer stole Powers' costume, Did I have proof? I'm sorry, Miss Oldbag, but I do have proof. I can prove that Mr. Hammer stole Mr. Powers' costume. Can I do this?
Take that!
Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct? Well, yes. So? This is the plate he used to eat that steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on that plate. Huh. I bet Powers put it there himself. Even a lightweight like him must have trouble sleeping sometimes. Except I have proof that Mr. Hammer put the pills in.
Take that!
This is the bottle containing the sleeping pills. Mr. Hammer's fingerprints were found on the bottle. I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Mr. Hammer. Rest your soul. It's all bag. Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired, see? Tired of holding it all in. Miss Old Bag, you're right. 5 years ago, there was an accident. A fatal accident. What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the mafia. She silenced that paparazzi. It was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio. I see. But you have to understand, poor old Hammer never meant to harm anyone. Miss Old Bag, hold on a minute. Poor Miss Old Bag. Here, take this. A photograph? Oh. What the fuck? Wait, so is that Vasquez? And is that Hammer? And is that the person that died? Is that it? Wait a second. This is the picture. Is this the trailer in Studio 2? Hammer was supposed to fight with a bad guy on top of the stairs there. He pushed the other actor and the man fell onto the flower box fence. Oh, that's fucked. Is that why it's all bent? But how did you get this? It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it. I understand. 5-year-old photo added to the court record. Oh, that's awkward. Okay, hang on then. So if I go to Studio 1 and then go to outside Studio 2 and then present this, do you talk then? He's not even looking. Where? Ooh, what? Where did you get that? Well, Old Bag. Old? She means the security lady, Miss Old Bag, Nick. Right, anyway. Miss Vasquez, you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer. The wind. Huh? It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind. Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer. Nick, she went inside the trailer.
Okay, well I guess so will we. So is this where the person died? Wow, that's horrifying.
You came. Well then, what was that you were talking about?
Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Miss Vasquez, you were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kid shows for petty change.
Huh. So I'm a blackmailer now.
Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident, but you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star.
Oh, I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of its own accord.
But you were the cause. You pressured him. And to think it was just an accident.
Excuse me, what is this all about? You keep saying accident, accident. How are you so sure? What do you mean? Must I spell everything out for you? Think, what would it be if it wasn't an accident?
No. No way. You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose?
That's what I mean.
Where's your proof? Can you prove it?
Huh. Just think. Would he even let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? When I ran him hard, you believe you me.
But the security lady said it was an accident.
Oh, well, she was a big fan of Hammer's, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hand, she did. Gave him a few bruises, too.
So that's why she had the photo.
She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need is the negatives. He could have made a copy, but he didn't. The only copy that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me, now.
What? This isn't valuable, boys.
Oh, tits! Oh, tits. Okay, this ain't good. Who are they?
Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased?
What?
The trial ends tomorrow? How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it.
Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt, no? Why should D. Vasquez care about it at all?
I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. So long, friends.
Boys, erase away.
No!
Oh, let's go, Gumshoe! Hold it right there. I heard everything, pal. D. Vasquez, you're coming down to the precinct with me now. Yes, Gumshoe! Get her ass, let's go!
Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then, in court. I'll be looking forward to it.
Oh, yes, Gumshoe! Hey, you okay, pal? Sorry, I was a little late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing.
Detective Gumshoe! Thank you, thank you, thank you! I was really scared.
Huh? Don't mention it, pal. Just doing my job.
Detective Gumshoe?
Sorry, it's just I've wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. Okay, I've got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon. What a legend! Let's go!
Well, Nick, it looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this.
And who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez. It would appear so. It would appear so. D. Vasquez. Let's do this. Final day. It's the final trial. Okay, final trial. Let's do this. Let's prove. I mean, we think it is D. Vasquez. It could be. Let's see what happens. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Miss Edgeworth, your opening statement. In yesterday's session, the defense... Oh, that's the wrong accent, sorry. In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was in fact Studio 2. Today, I will call on people present in Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear. Very well. Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today. Well, he is Edgeworth, you know. You may call your first witness, Miss Edgeworth. The prosecution calls Miss D. Vasquez to the straight fucking do it. To the stand. Miss D. Vasquez is the producer who was present at Studio 2 trailer that day. Will the witness state her name and occupation?
D. Vasquez. I'm a producer for a global studio.
On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer at Studio 2.
As everyone here knows, yes? I just like needless banter. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here.
Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony. Sorry, voting concerning the day of the murder. Sorry, my throat, I was like... Ugh.
Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay.
Right. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak. Alright, the day of the murder. Let's see.
I entered the trailer a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the middle. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in the front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later when we all went to Studio 1. That's all.
I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you?
The van. There's a van at Studio 2. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk with the monkey's head toppling over.
Oh, van. Manila used this van to drive Vasquez Studio 1 after meeting in the trailer. Well, hang on. They could have put the body in there. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it!
Okay, the day of the murder. Let's cross-examine her. Right, here we go.
I entered the trailer a little before noon.
By yourself?
Yes.
And you didn't stop in the employee area?
No.
Are you always this terse?
Yes.
Oh dear. Okay. The meeting began at 12 and then ended at 4. Did no one leave during the meeting?
No one.
Come on, let's talk a bit more about that. The witness did not come here to engage in idle conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony.
The same could be said to you, Mr. Edgeworth. And please stop banging on your little desk. It hurts my ears.
This whole trial has been testing him.
There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1.
And when exactly was that?
I've forgotten.
Maybe you could try remembering?
No.
The meeting ended at 4 and rehearsal was scheduled for 5. I would think it was between those times. You would think, come on, all you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth.
I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the middle.
Okay, let me... Hold on. You had Sal take you? What does that mean?
It means what I just said. I had Sal take me in the Studio 2 van.
Oh, alright.
At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting.
Okay. And what were you doing during that time?
Don't hit your desk. It irritates me.
Yeah! Yeah, Mr. Wright. Oops.
It was a 15-minute break.
Val ate T-bone steaks. Do you have someone who can verify this?
Sal?
No, I mean someone else.
One person is enough.
If she committed murder during that break, she wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. If I had some evidence that she proved that she didn't eat that steak,
Well, Nick, find anything?
I kind of wish she'd said a little more.
It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss. But I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said, somewhere.
I entered the oh, okay, that's literally the end of it. Okay. So hang on. Right, let me have a look at my evidence. Okay. Right. So my question is... See, that blocked the scene... Blocked the path to the scene of the crime between 4 and 5. And we know that. And we know this was at 2. See, we don't have any evidence that she didn't eat the steak, so I don't think that's something we can prove. I mean, this... It ended at 4. Went to Studio 1. So, I'll take me at 2:30 with a 15-minute break. See, I think it's to do with the steak. See, that's a steak plate, but was it on all the steak plates?
Huh. As I thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak. But I say you did not. What's this now, Mr. Wright? Look at this. It's a plate. This plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind. Mr. Wright, need I remind you it was a T-bone steak? Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manella ate at a table outside the trailer. Ah! Yes. That is the, yes. I did not realize. I was just like, is this something to do with like, it's either the timings or the steaks? I was like, it's one or the other. Oh man. Yeah, that was just a lucky guess, to be honest. Yet there were no bones left on the plates. The plates were bare. Ugh. Miss Vasquez? Tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? Maybe she ate the bone. I don't know how, but maybe she somehow managed it. I think I know how. You didn't eat the steak, let me guess. You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere, like the incinerator. Ugh. I see. Then what was Miss Vasquez doing during her break? Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? Meeting with the Steel Samurai. She was meeting with the Steel Samurai. Order! Are you saying? Yes, Your Honor. Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak. She ran into the Steel Samurai, and then you did it. You killed him with your own hands. Ugh. Mr. Wright, isn't that a little presumptuous? What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it? Yes. Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I. Any day, Vasquez. Good luck, Nick. Let's see. What was the murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear. Yes? And I am, as you can see, a woman of a petite stature. How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon? I think you could. It's not impossible. Well, maybe it's not impossible, but... Silence. I'm speaking. Oh, Edgeworth! I feel kind of bad for him. This whole trial is just like, they've been bullying him. The victim was stabbed through the chest from the front, yes? I believe this would indicate that the victim was aware of the killer's presence. Now the Steel Samurai costume is quite light and mobile. Compared to the victim, I am weaker and slower. I couldn't possibly win such a fight. Not to mention, there is proof I did not have the spear. The photograph of the Steel Samurai shows the victim himself was holding it. Or do you mean to suggest that I could have wrested it from him? Yes, take that, Wright. If you still think she did it, show us the proof. Hey, Nick, look at the data we have on that samurai spear in the court record. Isn't there something in there that gets to you? Something odd about the samurai spear? Wait.
Something the matter, Mr. Wright?
Sorry, Your Honor. I'd like to take back my previous claim.
Very well, I won't hold you to your claim, but I'm afraid I will have to penalize you.
Ugh.
What's this? You're taking back your claim.
Let's backtrack for a moment. I want to consider whether the witness could have used the samurai spear or not. However, that has no bearing on this case. Meaning, the samurai spear was not the murder weapon.
Oh, do we think it was the fence?
What?
What is the meaning of this?
The spear was found lying next to the victim's body. I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not the murder weapon. Is it by any chance the picture from this? Is it the photo? Or is it the spear itself?
Take that!
I present my proof, the so-called murder weapon. But that is the murder weapon. Not so fast. Remember that the spear broke during the morning action scene run-through? But someone fixed the spear. It was the security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who is wearing a thick costume with this through the chest?
Order! Order!
Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're... Silence. I'm the one testifying here and I will be heard. Are you quite sane? Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear is not the murder weapon, then pray tell what was. How was Hammer killed?
Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used to kill Mr. Hammer?
I think it's linked to that picture.
Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was? I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well, let's see this murder weapon then.
I think it's linked to this. Look at this photo.
What is this? Why, that's Jack Hammer standing on top of the stairs. Order! Order! If I cannot have order in this trial will be suspended. Mr. Wright, what is all this about?
This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios. What does this have to do with the current case? Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it? See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest? What are you saying? Yes. What happened 5 years ago? Has happened again.
What? Mr. Wright, continue.
It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Miss Dee Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside of the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had done himself 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I can't say. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way that he caused another man to die. 5 years ago. Precisely. Ironic, isn't it? Very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script writing staff. You deny that what I say is true? Mr. Wright, let's say for the sake of argument that Hammer died at the trailer, as you say. Yet the body was found in Studio 1, was it not? And in an evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned it to the trailer all in the space of a 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body? The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death, then carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time.
Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body? Well, I mean, maybe she couldn't do it, but someone else could, maybe? 15 minutes is kind of a short amount of time.
You see? Even I cannot do the impossible. Therefore, Mr. Wright, I didn't do it. Agreed?
Not agreed. What if she had another way to carry the body, other than her own hands?
For instance?
Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body.
Interesting. Let's hear it then.
Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body. On the van.
Take that!
Miss Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio 1. And you used the studio van to do it.
What?
Recall your testimony.
There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was a van there, right? I had Sal drive me.
You used the van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then, before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume.
Objection!
Hold on, Wright. Don't forget it was Sal Manella that drove that van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator? Of course he was. Of course Sal Manella has been a conspirator. The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done that all alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of Steel Samurai costume. They had to because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned it in that small incinerator. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue?
No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright.
I lose.
You win. It was fun.
I win? They're both like, what? Everyone's like, what? Huh? So, what happens next? Don't you have anything to say?
What would you like me to say?
Huh? I lost? Something like that?
I just said that.
Wait, so you mean D. Vasquez, so it was you? You killed Jack Hammer. What is happening?
Who can say?
Huh?
Are you sure I did it? Mr. Wright, we just engaged in a battle of wits, and the result of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer.
Right?
But that is only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright.
What? Order! Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts. Of course, it's as the witness says. Certainly, it does seem very likely she did it, but there is no proof. Edgeworth isn't sure.
Well, I came here as a witness today. If you've no more questions, I'll be leaving.
Ugh, what do I do now? Testify again? I'd like you to testify again. Testify again?
No one to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before, the truth, Mr. Wright. I've already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? You'd ask the same questions, I'd get the same answers. A waste of time.
Damn. To come so far, I need to fail. It seems as if there are no further questions. I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Miss Vasquez.
Objection!
Oh, hang on. Yes, Mr. Edgeworth? I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I didn't. I see. Edgeworth, what? I see. Very well.
Objection!
Your Honor. I request that the witness testify again.
You are the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness.
I just want to hear your testimony again.
Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes.
Mr. Edgeworth, I too see little point in making Miss Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly did you want her to testify about? Well, yes, indeed. Verily, I say, go. I want to hear about what happened after they found the body. After they found the body? Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter. Huh.
Nick, why did Edgeworth...
Who knows?
Probably realized she did it too. But wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all that...
Edgeworth. See, but this is the thing though. Does he care about getting a guilty verdict or does he care about doing the right thing? Because they're two very different things. If getting the guilty verdict is the right thing, then he obviously wants to do it. But if he doesn't believe that, like, Powers did it, for example, then why would he want to do it if he wants to get the right person? So he obviously, in a way, is kind of going to help us now. After finding the body, okay.
I was with Sal and Old Bag, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. The security lady, Old Bag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers saying he did it. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home.
I see no issues raised by this testimony. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Okay, Nick, we're close, real close. She may be acting tough now, but if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter.
Find the key you need and twist the truth out of her, Nick. Right. After finding the body, all right.
I was with Sal and Old Bag, the security lady, when we found the body.
What time was that?
We were meeting at 5 for the rehearsal, so I'd say it was then.
When exactly did you and Mr. Manel arrive at the studio?
About 10 minutes before. I wasn't stuffing any bodies into costumes, mind you.
Okay, I'm gonna press harder on that. Where were the other employees when you got to the studio?
They weren't there yet.
Well, then you could have put Hammer in that costume with Salmonella's help.
Oh? What did I just say? Did I not just say I wasn't stuffing any bodies into any costumes? You should try to listen to what people are saying, boy.
Boy? The witness will continue her testimony.
The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent.
Mr. Powers was taking a nap, correct?
So he says.
Did no one go to call him?
Remember.
Remember what?
There was a dead body lying in front of us, yet you expect me to be calm?
You certainly seemed calm enough when I accused you of murder. Wait a second. Wouldn't that be the other way around?
The other way around?
You discovered a murdered body and one person was missing, right? Wouldn't you normally go looking for the missing person? I have to agree with the defense on this one. Well, Miss Vasquez?
Huh. Logically speaking, perhaps. But no one there was thinking very logically, I assure you. Also, without his steel samurai costume, Powers doesn't really stand out. We often left him on the bus when shooting a location. No one noticed he was missing.
Poor Powers. Well, I suppose that explains that. Very well, Miss Vasquez, you may continue.
I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up.
What was everyone else doing at the time?
No one said a thing. It was silent, completely silent. So we stood there until Powers finally arrived on the scene. Sorry I'm late. Then silence, dead silence. Silence. Hey Nick, why is everyone so quiet? Someone should do something to lighten things up.
The security lady,
Old Bag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers saying he did it.
Old Bag, the security lady. Why did the security lady think Powers had done it?
She said because she saw him going towards the studio.
Right, the Steel Samurai. Did the detective arrest Mr. Powers based solely on what the security lady's word?
Perhaps not. She seems to have also given the detective that photograph. Of course, I heard all about this after the fact.
That photograph, meaning the one taken by the security camera.
She's not known for exhibiting the best sense of judgment when it comes to Hammer.
I don't think there's anything in there I can use.
Okay, I asked to be left out of the proceedings.
You asked to be left out?
Yes. It seems that everyone else was questioned, and I'm really not fond of that sort of thing.
But you can't just decide who the police will and won't question.
Thankfully, the studio thinks otherwise. They were nice enough to understand that since we were in a meeting, there was no way we could have been involved. Thus, they covered for us.
Covered for you or covered it up for you? There must have been a lot riding on that with all those bigwigs at the meeting. I'm sure her professionals helped convince everyone they didn't require questioning.
I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. The script and your direction notes? Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen. No, I guess not.
Wait a second. I thought you came to Studio 1 for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes?
Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything.
Why?
There was a murder after all. Who could think of rehearsing after that?
Oh yeah, I guess. Very well, Miss Vasquez, please continue.
Objection!
Yeah, hang on, that makes no sense. Yeah, because no, because she didn't know there was a murder until she got there. Your Honor, I have an objection to the witness's last statement. Yes, Edgeworth, let's go! Huh? Think. Miss Vasquez says she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? She would have known about the murder before going to Studio 1. Yes, Edgeworth! Let's go. Order! Order! Mr. Edgeworth, what you have just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Or are you thinking of a career change to defense? I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Miss Vasquez, do you have an explanation? I can't believe Edgeworth is helping me. Oh my god, team up!
Huh. So the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense. What kind of court is this? No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal.
Very well, the witness will change her testimony to reflect this reason.
I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left them behind.
How did you know about the injury?
How did I know? Sal. He told me.
Sal, the director?
You have to find something to peg this on her here. Or everything we've done until now will have been wasted. I believe in you, Nick. Go get him.
I was with Sal, the old bag. We found the body. You knew that Hammer was injured? Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers. What? Oh, because she just said Hammer, right? Did she not just say Hammer? Wait, I think she just said, oh my god, hang on a minute. I wasn't even paying attention. I was like, that's the only evidence. Oh my god, hang on. Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in this photo, but that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Pretending? One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? Oh my god, I didn't even twig. I just thought it was to do with, like, the bloody photo. Oh, mate, I've got a bit lucky with this trial. I didn't even twig. Oh my god. Damn.
I already said it was Sal who told me. That's right. He must have gotten it wrong.
I think not. Mr. Manella was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who got injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Miss Vasquez. Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manella. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes. Yes, but wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured? Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Ah! And when was he doing this?
Well,
it would have had to been after he put on the Steel Samurai costume and went to Studio 2 where he was murdered. Exactly. Miss Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in the Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning. I think we got him. Order! Order! I will have order! Witness. Can you refute this claim? Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez.
very well. I have a question for you.
Why are the real killers always so persistent?
Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he'd fallen on hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing.
Yes, you would need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim? If there is a reason, it's unclear to this court. Does the defense have anything to say on the matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive? Oh yeah, the picture. Okay, I have proof and I will show it to you. I present to the court evidence as to Miss Vasquez's motive in the murder. Well, this, 100%. Photo. This is my proof. This is the photo from before. This photo reveals the motive in this murder. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With Dee Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, this case currently up for trial. It began on that day, 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom. His guilt weighed him down, no doubt. However, you, Dee Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change. Bringing us to the present day and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate. Yes, undoubtedly it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star. One moment, Mr. Wright. We are talking about motives here, yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed Dee Vasquez, not the other way around. What motive would Miss Vasquez have? Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have had no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me. And I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine. Mr. Wright, please explain Miss Vasquez's motive for murder. Do we have any evidence? Okay. Allow me to present to the court evidence proving Miss Vasquez's motive. I have anything? See, it must be the reason behind, like, I think he was like getting sacked or something. Like, there must have been a reason behind him wanting to disguise himself as Will Powers to go and try and do something to her.
Take that!
This is my proof. And this tells us why Miss Vasquez wanted to kill Mr. Hammer.
I'd say all it proves is the defense attorney has completely lost his marbles.
Mr. Wright, the court requests that you find your marbles immediately. And I'm afraid I'll have to penalize you for your wasting the court's time.
Nick, we're so close. Think this one through, please.
Mr. Wright, I'll ask you again. Please explain Miss Vasquez's motive for murder. Did she just not have a motive? She had no motive, Your Honor. What's that now? It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense. What's that now? It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez. Yeah, I think that too, but... yeah, I feel like they could have definitely gone along with this a different way, as in, like, she could, like someone could have just admitted this the whole time instead of her, you know? Like, if they were gonna get someone to, like, cover, they could have just done this the whole time. But yeah, I think Mr. Hammer was actually intending to do something against Miss Vasquez, yeah. And then get Will Powers to take the blame. What? What? Your Honor, Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking he was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill Dee Vasquez, who had cruelly taken advantage of him all those years. Oh, she's pissed. So, you did do it, didn't you?
Yes. I am guilty. It was me.
Someone call an ambulance! There's blood everywhere! We're too late! Ah! Miss Vasquez!
What happened here?
Manuel fell from the trailer stairs! Manuel! Manuel! Miss Vasquez, please try and remain calm. No! No, how could this? It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and... No! Manuel! Manuel! Don't touch him, Miss Vasquez! No! Please, please don't die. Please. Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose again. Mr. Edgeworth, where's D. Vasquez? In the waiting lobby, Your Honor, as calm and collected as ever. I see. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. It appears you have brought about yet another miracle. I thank you, Your Honor. I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found is only so natural, not a miracle. Yes, you're right. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Miss Will Powers, not
Guilty. Yay, let's go.
Yeah! That is all. This court is adjourned.
Did it.
October 20th, 1:12 p.m. District Court, defendant lobby number 3. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I'm just glad you're okay. Yes, but it's sad. I know now that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Vasquez, but to think that he tried to frame me for the murder, it makes me sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright. Huh? Tell me. Why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me? Do I have any evidence to Well, this is what I think. Mr. Hammer wanted to put the blame on you because...
Take that!
It's because you were the Steel Samurai. Because I was the Steel Samurai. Mr. Hammer was a big star once, but he was reduced to acting in kids' shows, as the villain to boot. The kids loved the Steel Samurai, and so he hated you. I think I understand. He could have just told me. I would have changed places with him any time. I think you're missing the point. Thank you. I'm just glad it's over. So am I. Congratulations, WP! Oh! Thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. I can't wait to get back into that sweaty costume and... Is something wrong? No, of course not. Nick Edgeworth! Alright, Edgeworth, how's it going? Say something, right? I'm not good at small talk. Huh? What? That was too bad, Edgeworth. You don't waste any time gloating, do you? No, I really want to thank you. Vasquez would have gotten away if you hadn't stepped in. Pleased to meet you. I'm Powers. Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers. Liar. Right. I must say I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years. Meet again? However, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Oh no, do they have like an angsty past together? Oh no! Thanks to you, I am saddled with unnecessary feelings. What? Wait, what's happening? Oh my god, what? Okay. I'm invested. Unnecessary feelings? Yes, unease and uncertainty. Aren't those kind of necessary? They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix Wright. Don't ever show your face in front of me again. What? No, that's so sad! That's what I came here to tell you. Edgeworth! Mr. Wright? Was that guy your friend? What? Friends? As if? They're rivals. Rivals, right, Nick? For now we are, I guess. Wait, were they friends? Oh no, I'm so sad. Huh? Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something?
Come on, Nick. Tell me. What's the deal with you and Edgeworth?
What is the deal? And so the curtain closed on another trial. No! I want to know! And so the curtain closed on another trial. I caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kid shows again. Oh, they made Pink Princess!
Nick! This is it! The new show starts today! You gonna watch it with me, right?
I'll admit, I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it.
You have to buy the trading cards too, okay? We have to trade with Cody and that assistant.
Fine, I'll do it. See, I can relate. Hang on. My One Piece trading card folder. My Final Fantasy trading card folder. This is my, like, special card folder for, like, my specials that I'm currently collecting. And my Magic the Gathering. Oh my god, that's so many folders! Oh, that's really bad. So, yeah, I can relate to all of them. Oh no, that looks a lot worse than I thought when I'm holding them all together like that. That's so funny.
Fine, I'll do it. Isn't it great the WP gets to play the lead again? I wonder if they'll show its real face this time.
I don't know. I don't think its world is ready for the real willpowers. That's so cute. The end. There we go. Yeah. Ooh. Whoa. Edgeworth is looking edgy in that one. Oh, shit. Oh, there's a real evil person in that one. Oh man, that was a really fun trial. That one was definitely difficult. Had a couple of like the thing I found with that trial is I actually was really like, I knew where I wanted to get to with stuff. I was just struggling to get there. So I think I need to like stop thinking, like I need to start being a bit more observant, and I need to stop thinking quite as logically as I think I do, and I think I need to look for like what's there instead of looking for what I think something could be, you know? Like I need to look for the actual proof in what I've got, not look for like the place I want to get to. I need to look at what I've got in front of me instead. So I definitely need to start being a bit more observant, because a few of those were definitely guesses and I got them right, but I lost a lot of HP in some of them. So like, yeah, I need to start like doing that a bit as well. Oh man, I'm excited for the next trial though. Look at that. Looks well angsty. Turnabout goodbyes. Oh man, yeah, it's definitely save. Okay, well the next episode of this will be up very, very soon. So definitely keep an eye out. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more Ace Attorney videos. There is currently something weird going on with the YouTube algorithm at the moment. So if you're not seeing these videos, the best thing to do is join my Discord, because I post when I put these live. So I would probably recommend doing that if you haven't already. I do also have other socials. I've got Patreon, I've got like Twitter, I've got like TikTok, things like that. So if you want to see some shorts and stuff as well, I would definitely recommend going over to those too. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and tell me what you thought of this trial. Also, let me know, are you excited for episode 4? Let me know down in the comments below. I'll catch you later.